Oh, there we go. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Future Art of Innovation, unlocked by HID Mobile Access. My name's Patrick. I just wanted to get up here before we hear from Steve and Peter to just thank you all for attending this evening. It's a wonderful turnout. We're all very excited to have you all here, not just to hear about, of course, HID's mobile access technology, but to enjoy the fantastic artwork we have on display this evening. When we decided that we wanted to do an event to talk about HID's new innovative form of technology, it was a very natural fit to us to go to these young artists, and particularly such innovative and forward-thinking young artists, and display their work for you this evening. So thank you very much to those artists for allowing us to display your work here this evening. It's absolutely some outstanding stuff. And I'd like to round of applause for the artists. But I would like to now welcome up to the stage from HID, Steve Katanas. Steve, I'm not sure where you are right now. Next to you. Oh, you might be lying.
Okay. Here we go. Hello everybody and welcome. Thank you for joining us for this significant event for HID. It's significant because we believe what you're going to see, what you've experienced already today, is game-changing in the space that we work in physical security. There are many of you in the room here that have to engage with security vendors, and we want to show you how the organisation that's presenting for you today is innovative as the people in the artwork that you're seeing today. So, HID. Who's HID? HID is part of the greater Assa Abloy group of companies. You'll recognise the brands on screen here, being from an architectural perspective, from a consultant perspective. Those are the brands that you'll recognise. Technology, eh? Assa Abloy is a global leader in door opening solutions. And as part of that group, HID has provided solutions for over 400 million users worldwide in terms of credentials that they carry. One of the most important things for us about Assa Abloy and HID is that we've been rated in the Forbes top 100 most innovative companies in the world. So it's very important for us. Innovation is very important. At HID, we create, use and manage identities. So what is an identity? So we create identities, we create cards, we print them on secure printers, we create passports for governments, we create national ID cards. We use them, and many of you have used your device this evening when you registered to join the event. You can experience it on the wall that's hanging behind you there, and the two methods. Paradigm shift. What we're presenting to you today is a paradigm shift in physical security. The paradigm shift moves from a physical card that you're used to carrying on your wallet, around your neck as a lanyard, or on your belt. That moves to a digital space, whereby that digital credential is now hosted on a digital device. This device that you carry here is in your pocket the whole time. You do not leave home without this device. You will leave home without your credential. This technology of ours is powered by an application called CEOS. CEOS is an application that allows us to host a digital credential on a device such as a smartphone. That same technology has been used on the Apple Watch to go through the Starwood hotel doors. And in fact, Starwood has agreed and partnered with HID and Assa Abloy for 150 hotels around the world to move all their hotel door systems to using the same technology that we're presenting to you today. BLE, access control into the hotel lobby. So what is CEOS? CEOS is the applet that enables us to issue, deliver and revoke digital credentials. It's an open standards base and you'll see it everywhere. It's coming. The communications channel agnostic. So what that means to you is that you can get range from this device. You can get NFC, you heard, Bluetooth, you can experience those in the room tonight. So the concept of mobile access is more than just solving a problem. It's also about doing things very differently and being innovative. How does it work? There is a portal that an end user logs onto. There is a registration process, a mobile app, a mobile ID, and that mobile ID is then used on a mobile reader, as we're presenting here, and then that mobile ID allows you to get through your facility. How do you interact with this device? User experience of a tap, as you normally would to present up to a door, or the patented twist and go feature within HID. So where would you use a twist and go? From an architectural perspective, if you wanted to conceal a reader, you were creating a foyer entry, you can conceal the reader and still get the level of security that you need to get through the doors. What I'd also like to do now is introduce Vodafone, who were part of the first pilot that we tried this technology with. And it's really a success story. And we appreciate and we really are glad that Peter has taken the time to come over and present to you today. So can I please get you to put your hands together for Peter Wakeling from Vodafone New Zealand.
Being innovation hungry is one of Vodafone's pillars, and back in 2011 we began a program of work to look at near-field communications and opportunities it presented in the mobile market. In 2011, Vodafone New Zealand ran its first mobile payments trial. We loaded credit cards, details onto SIM cards, and enabled payments well before contactless terminals and NFC handsets. It was basic, but at the time world-leading. The conversation around the mobile payments, your payment wallet, generally gravitated to what else can we do to extend the functionality of the smartphone. So began our conversation with HID around the concept of mobile access control. In 2012, we successfully ran an NFC SIM-based trial with HID in our head office.
Pointed this way.
Sorry about that. In 2012, we successfully ran an NFC SIM-based trial with HID in our head office, with 30 users in all. We couldn't have asked for a more committed partner than HID to work with. While we worked together at a time when technology was changing faster than we could keep up with, they committed to completing our SIM-based activities, simultaneously working with us to explore new opportunities in HCE and Bluetooth. We engaged the global resources of HID, at times organising teleconferences across Turkey, the US, Wales, New Zealand and Australia. After 14 years of working on the project, in March 2014, the first door was opened by a smartphone using NFC technologies. It's not going to play, that's all right. It was a bunch of very excited people about a door opening. It was the culmination of 14 months of work and as we said, a global effort, so it was really quite incredible. The acceptance and the interest at a user level was unprecedented for a security product. Words like magic, security without complexity and futuristic were some of the phrases used to describe the technology by our trials. However, while groundbreaking, due to the restrictions of the iOS operating system, technology was available to, only available to a little under 50% of our staff base. This led to the inevitable discussions around Bluetooth. The setup of Bluetooth was almost too easy. Within 5 months, we implemented 6 Bluetooth-capable readers in our head office and a further 30 trialists. Finally, our iPhone users who hadn't been able to take advantage of the NSC activity could now be involved. This ticked the final box for Vodafone New Zealand in terms of acceptance, and the comments extend to, wow, this is sexy. As a security manager, my focus has always been on whether the product met all the requirements with regards to keeping our people, information and infrastructure safe and secure. We had already identified HID as best of breed with our selection of I-Class SE readers with Elite Key, implementing the readers organisation-wide only 12 months before. And so our continued progression down this path was natural. The hardware upgrade process of the integrated Bluetooth readers was seamless and trouble-free. The use of the web portal to set up the 30 trialists was user-friendly and administratively simple. Across iOS and Android platforms, there was 0 failure rates in the setup process. As we progressed through the trial, we identified the following benefits of the Bluetooth technology. It raised the security profile. People were interested in access control and physical security. It helped put security on the front page and in our organisation, and promoted a security-aware workforce. Unlike an employee badge or an identification badge, a smartphone has value to the owner. This means less credentials are lost, loaned or forgotten. There is a continuing effort by management to reduce cost of issuing, managing and revoking a credential. Assigning the credential to a smartphone is significantly less expensive and time-consuming than preparing and delivering a personalised badge or ID card. The technology enables us to quickly deliver credentials to remote locations, of which we have over 1,200 remote cell towers across New Zealand alone, in real time, which results in quicker response times for fault resolution and customer service. The easy-to-use portal is quickly learned by administrators, and as it is cloud-based, can easily be decentralised, which is important for us as it supports Vodafone's better ways of working principles. The security administrator is able to provision or cancel credentials anywhere at any time. The ability to configure the read range on every reader gave us the flexibility to improve the flow of people through our facilities, and we can individually control mobile phone read range on every door. Additional levels of security could still be applied, if required, dependent on the security needs such as biometrics, PIN, and security by obscurity. And going forward, we saw some value-added potential in terms of PC logins, print authentication, and the storing and validating of health and safety credentials. In many ways, the mobile access concept was a perfect fit for Vodafone. It aligned with our visions, our strategy, and our product. It met our security requirements and need for high user acceptance. It met our operating requirements for ease of use, and of course, the need to deliver cost savings. Going forward, we will use HID's mobile access in our flagship office in Christchurch as part of the post-earthquake rebuild, in an area referred to as the Innovation Precinct. Innovation and mobile phones are at the heart of our business, and it's exciting to continue the journey of extending mobile capabilities with a partner like HID. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. Okay, I didn't do a great job of introducing the technology to start with, so let me finish off in a great way. The key things I want you to take away from today. It's easy to use. People want to use it. They feel part of it. The digital credential is here to stay. HID is the innovator in this space. Security. There are added levels of security on the way the credentials are used, on the way they are issued, and the way they are revoked, that are unique to the way that HID works in this space. Sustainability. It's easy to say a company is sustainable and feel part of the green movement. The less and less plastic that we have to create, the better off we all are. These devices are being created anyway. These devices we have with us all times. More and more functions are going to be funneled through the devices that you carry on a daily basis. The technology that you're using now, that you're seeing with the brand CEOS, you will see in more and more applications. It is the cornerstone for delivering secure credentials for HID. Innovation. We hope that we've demonstrated to you, as you've experienced the technology, the innovation that we bring to the marketplace. What are the next steps? You're all here, experience the technology. Talk to the people in the room from HID that are wearing the green ties. We are the people that can tell you all about it. Come talk to us today, come talk to us tomorrow. We're here to stay, and we're here to innovate, and thank you everybody for your attendance.